Cheers. Okay, the sun's out. We're going to get to redoing this beautiful courtyard of Janet. And of course, we start with the most important part of it, a little bubbly. So, cheers to a transformation. And the sun's coming out. I'm so excited. So, here's how I always begin in trying to put together nice pots. Try to pick a couple of color stories, which here, Janet already had these gorgeous coral bells and this amazing heuchera in these beautiful deep dark coral shades. So I kind of used that as a starting point. And then there's also, we'll get a shot of it later, when you come through the house, she's got a lot of gorgeous coral, peach, and salmon tones. So as you walk back through, we want to be able to carry those colors through to out here as well. So when you start at the nursery, or my favorite go-to places, Home Depot and Lowe's, you absolutely cannot beat their prices. And as long as you get there early in the day, usually towards the end of the week, they have huge trucks coming in with things that look absolutely amazing, which today was this absolutely spectacular rose called Intrigue, totally fragrant, $8.88. I mean, unbelievable. So I started with this kind of a color story. There was a beautiful kind of in the family of Ecolias, and it will do really well in sun and partial shade, which is what Janet has in this beautiful courtyard. The sun kind of passes, this is east and this is south, so the sun passes through this area all day long. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Pick the colors that go together. This plays off this beautiful little gal, and I am really bad, that Splash Select Rose. Unlike my mother, I don't know the names of every plant. She has this gorgeous hydrangea here. It's white, and when we started this project, she emailed me a picture of it in full bloom. So I wanted to make sure there was some white to pick up in our composition back here. And of course, green is always so important. And I love these little fiber optic guys. They trail over a pot, which is wonderful. And the New Guinea Impatiens with the beautiful dark foliage and the hot, wonderful colors. And my new darling favorite, the little Supertunia, that's Picasso, that is actually a two-tone lime green and pink. Oops, it's a little windy. These actually started last year, and the Supertunias you don't have to deadhead. Unlike a lot of the big packs of petunias that you see out in the garden centers right now, they look fabulous, but you are going to have to be out there deadheading them to keep them going. So over on this side, playing off all the corals, this isn't quite as easy a composition to see, but again, I'm trying to bring in the rust tones over here, and then playing off some of those oranges. This is a beautiful little Calabraca. So sweet. Will bloom all summer long. And of course, nothing is complete without a chartreuse potato vine. They will love this humidity in here, I believe. And then Janet really wanted some punctuation of blue. So we've got the tall delphiniums that are in bloom right now, and if they get cut down right after they bloom, they'll sprout right back up and have gorgeous blossoms again the end of July. This is a Brugmansia, which I think there isn't a garden complete without one. They have the big, huge, gorgeous trumpet-shaped flowers that are incredibly fragrant. If you go to my blog, or obviously you're on the blog, hopefully right now, I wrote about it in Dig in the Dirt, and they are really spectacular. I'm going to actually move her over in that corner and reassort all these pots. But why don't we just we'll take a little stroll through everything before we end up really digging in.